Let's dive deeper into those new Fox News polls. A significant shift in poll numbers among independents. The Fox poll finds 39% of independent voters, likely voters, pick Trump. Clinton is 4 points behind with 35. Gary Johnson hits double digits with 11%. But compare that to last month's Fox poll, where Trump led Clinton by 12 points among independents. For more on the polling and what it may tell us, I'm joined by Tom Bevan, founder and publisher of Real Clear Politics. Hi, Tom. What leaps out at you in all these numbers?
Well, the independent number is certainly an important one. This poll is sort of a good news, bad news thing for Hillary Clinton. That is the good news. She managed to close the gap with independents from 12 points down to about 4 points. But she's also got some warning signs in this poll. One of them is this enthusiasm gap that exists out there. We found that the Fox poll found that Trump supporters are about 7% more enthusiastic about turning out for him. And when you ask people who more strongly supports their candidate, Clinton still trails Trump by 13%. So that is a problem for her. It's been a problem for her, and it remains one today.
Tom, this poll, actually, our poll, actually was better for Donald Trump than some of the other recent polls have been. The lead was 4-2, I think, in a two-way and a four-way race. After the week he had with the rocky debate performance on his part, followed by the troubles he got into talking about former Miss Universe and the rest of it, he seemed to be doing better than I imagined he might. He's even she's up, but he's up a little bit too, and the gap in our poll is actually a little less than it was the last time. What do you think is responsible for that principally? Could it have been a Pence effect from that debate, do you think?
Well, definitely the people who saw the debate said that Pence won by, I think, 20 points. I'm not sure how much that affected the overall numbers. The one thing that jumped out at me, Britt, is that the dissatisfaction on the economy and whether government is functioning is rising, is up. It was 7 points back in January of 2015, I think. Now it's a 15-point gap between those who think the economy is doing well and those who think it isn't. And that's the highest it's been since 2011. So I think that is also contributing because the Fox poll also found that among those attributes, policy attributes, Trump is leading in the economy by about 5 points. It's one of 3 or 4 that he was leading Hillary Clinton on.
And it looked like he did a little bit better on questions of terrorism and the ability to defeat ISIS, which I imagine is persistently on people's minds. The economy, of course, is number one. Your thoughts about that?
Yeah, so he leads on ISIS and economy, which are the two biggest issues on the minds of the public. But that is counteracted by the fact that he continues to trail Clinton by double digits, 20, 30 points, on issues of temperament, judgment, and experience. And so it's not at all clear. That's obviously Hillary Clinton's biggest asset in this campaign, Trump's biggest vulnerability. He hasn't moved the needle on that at all so far. He's going to have another chance to do it on Sunday night.
Tom, you heard the first part of this broadcast in which we talked about the revelation about Mr. Trump and his crude remarks 11 years ago, and about Hillary Clinton and her speeches and the things that she said that contradict things she says now. What do you think about those two sets of revelations?
I mean, this campaign, the mud just keeps flowing. I mean, what's interesting is, this all happens Friday afternoon. The public isn't even going to be really able to digest it all before the debate happens on Sunday night. And so I think it is a case of whoever manages to do a better job of exploiting the problems of the other candidate, each of these stories, and what comes out of that debate on Monday is going to have the better of it, whichever story has the longer legs. But it's just more of the same, reinforces all the negatives that both these candidates have been struggling with.
Tom, I guess we're going to look at those candidates on Sunday night, and they'll both be trying to exploit, and they'll both be trying to explain. Tom, thanks very much.